Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be talking about my pre-game thoughts to the upcoming North London Derby match today. I don't usually do this. I've already posted a matchday vlog video today, and I'll probably do a video talking about my post-match thoughts as well. So I think I'm going to end up making 3 videos today. I don't know if I'm gonna frequently talk about games before they happen on this channel, or maybe I will. We'll see what happens. But I feel like I want to talk about this one because this is probably the most nervous I have been heading into a North London derby in the past 3 years. Because once we've really gotten going under Arteta, we've actually pretty well dominated the North London derby. In the last 2 seasons and then this one as well, in 5 games, we have beaten Tottenham 4 times, including 3 of those coming in their own stadium, and drawn once. So we have a pretty good recent record against Tottenham. However, Arsenal right now are struggling, and 2 very demoralizing losses means that there's probably more pressure on this game than usual. And after the first North London derby this season, I wasn't too worried about this fixture. I thought we would probably dispatch Tottenham without much of an issue when it came to it. But again, things have kind of changed with the past week kind of destroying our chances at any success in cup competitions this year. I don't know if I need to be as worried as I am. I mean, it's interesting that we're starting a front 3 of, I believe it was Trossard, Sterling, and Havertz. Obviously, with Jesus now hurt, we don't really have much choice other than to go with Havertz, who is a better forward than he is given credit for, but he's also fairly hit and miss, I would say. And recently, he's done a lot more missing than hitting. I honestly don't know how he's managed to miss so many chances where you have like a 90% chance of hitting the target and somehow putting all of them wide. Like, I think there were 3 or 4 of those opportunities in the past week against Newcastle and Tottenham. So that's got me worried. And Sterling as well. I'd kind of hoped that, like, it was an interesting signing, and I knew we weren't signing him to start games, but I thought, like, Arteta got the best out of Sterling before as an assistant manager, so I was hopeful that he could maybe get something out of him again, but that doesn't seem to have happened in the games Sterling has played, which haven't been too frequent. He hasn't really looked that good. So that's got me a bit nervous. Tottenham are also just a very weird team. Sometimes they're taking 90 minutes to beat a team from the 5th tier of English football and only winning in extra time, and then other weeks they're beating Man City by 4 goals. Their attack can be threatening. Maybe I don't need to be as worried about it because I think the style of play Ange has that is uncompromisingly attacking no matter what, even when it would benefit the team to be slightly less attacking, could benefit Arsenal because the format that a lot of teams have used to beat us or draw with us this season has been to kind of hang back and wait for chances to come on the counter. And again, most of the goals we've conceded, I said in the last video, in the past month have been from counterattacks. And I do think that Saliba and Magalhaes will probably do pretty well against a team that isn't necessarily trying to catch us on the break. So that seems to be the biggest weakness for us right now. So maybe I don't need to be as worried as I am because I think Tottenham's play style will actually benefit Arsenal. But I don't know. There's just like right now the momentum of our season seems to be just, it was like up here a week ago and then it kind of went way down within a week to basically be out of the League Cup and officially out of the FA Cup already. has been fairly demoralizing. So Arsenal definitely needs a result, and against a rival, Tottenham really has a chance to just like really make everything so much worse. And I'm scared. I'm very worried. We can't lose to Tottenham. Like if we draw, at least it's a tie. Even though it's still frustrating, we kind of just have to win because Liverpool, despite their advantage, are leaving the door open just that little bit. Not massively, but just enough. They drew with Nottingham Forest last night, and they drew with Fulham. Like every once in a while, they've dropped a point here or there, and we have to be able to capitalize on that. And we really haven't punished them for dropping points ever. So we got to get wins, but I at least we can't lose tonight. We can't lose to Tottenham. It's been so long since we've lost to Tottenham, and it would just be so much more miserable if like it's already been a miserable week, and I can't lose to Man United and Tottenham in the same week. I just can't. I don't. It better not happen is all I'm saying. So yeah, I don't know if I said much of substance this video other than just to say that I'm very worried and severely hope that we don't lose to Tottenham and Man United in the same week.